Shalom, family. It's Jetty, Empress Jetty, the rabble rouser. Y'all be magnified and praised. May speak truth through me on today. Dig the move. If you haven't already, go to the YouTube channel now entitled Black Enlightainment, as well as there is a Facebook channel, Black Enlightainment, my new media house. Uh, Check out the playlist entitled The Culture. And those are original songs by me. And tell me your favorite if you're an artist and you'd like to work with me. That'd be grand. I got some folks that are going to turn some of those into real songs. But if that's the kind of thing that you do, hit me up. Um, so yeah, it's pretty exciting and cool stuff. I don't know how long this one's going to be. So it is what it is. Okay, we'll see. Um, what if the church, right? What if the body of Christ were more like Christ and less like Paul? Right? I know that the see, there's a difference between the church and the chosen, which many are called, few are chosen. Right? What if the difference between the called and the chosen is the character of Christ versus the character of Paul? Right? How different would the world be if, when you saw something defiling happening in the church, you took violent action against it? What if we were the kind of people that were willing to break protocol to help people who had been overlooked by the system that was upheld by the protocol? What if we were willing to risk our reputations to help others in inconvenient situations, or I guess I would say in controversial ways, right? What if the body of Christ were snippy and sarcastic and put people in their place when they were being tricky, using words to try to trip you up and to try to deceive and all of that? What if Yah chosen were like, psh, 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 chop it up, make you look stupid? What if Yah chosen, what if the body of Christ were the ones with the clapback? I mean, come on, Yeshua was the king of the clapback. Right? What if Yah chosen called dirty dogs? Like when you met a pedophile, you foul, stinking molester. I don't know what makes you think you can come to this party. I don't know what makes you think you can breathe the oxygen. We should have stoned you long ago. Get out, you foul, nasty violator of children. What if we were like that? That's how Yeshua was. That's how Yeshua was. Pure and simple. What if the body of Christ were rabble rousers? Yeshua was a rabble rouser, guys. Everywhere he went was trouble for the establishment. How have the body of Christ, who are the anti-establishment, become the establishment? We haven't. I venture so far as to say that we haven't. I venture so far as to say that the body of Christ is still the king and the queens of the clapback. The body of Christ will still war on you. The body of Christ will definitely lay hands on you to defend someone. The body of Christ will definitely tear up your store. You doing some little child wrong, you steal their little money, we will definitely knock over that rack. Now you're going to steal the baby's 20 cents just because you think the baby can't count? And the baby can count. They want their piece of extra lollipop or little piece of bubble gum. We will definitely behave that way. Because ain't nothing changed, y'all. The spirit of Christ is the spirit of Christ. Y'all run around here with the spirit of Paul. But what if the body of Christ rises up? What if you see a rising of that spirit? Of the one that will put these demons in their place and are no respecter of persons. Wouldn't matter if they were talking to the crackhead Or the Prime Minister of freaking Canada. Did they have a Prime Minister or a President? Prime Minister. Don't make them no difference. You say something stupid, you're going to get the same response. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What if that team rose up? What if team we ain't really trying to hear it, we chillin' rose up? What if that team rose up? Guess what, guys? We're rising. We're rising. It's becoming very, very evident who the real body of Christ is. It ain't you people running in and out them churches quoting Paul. I'm sorry. This is a stronghold that's got to come down. Because Paul has taught you that everything about Yeshua is unseemly. Everything about Yeshua, everything that Yeshua demonstrated, and mind you, Yeshua was like the rest of Yah's children in the word. Okay? Straight ruckus makers. Straight ruckus makers. Straight annihilators. Straight debate winners. Like, what? Territory takers. Right? This like shrink back, give the evil more room and pat them on the back and tell them it's okay. Give the evil more room and pat them on the back and tell them it's okay. And because they put themselves in positions of power over you, or you were dumb enough to put them in positions of power over you, now you have to celebrate their wickedness. Now you have to, like, that's not Team Yeshua, that's Team Paul. What if the body of Christ functioned more like Christ? Y'all always feeding the hungry, feeding the, yeah, but there's more to it than that. There's more to it than that. There's a lot more to it than that, because if that was all there was to it, we'd be all right, wouldn't we? I mean, the world's not short on missions. But what the world is short on is defense for the defenseless. The world is short on people who are willing to, I see all of these, I watch all of these videos on, like, the impact of global Americanism and capitalization and quote-unquote democracy, the impact that it's having on the environment. And you've got, like, millions, even billions of people that are saying, this is terrible, they're destroying the earth, they're destroying the earth. But all those millions of people that are crying they're destroying the earth are drinking Coca-Cola, right? But, like, where are the people that are willing, when they see the tractors pull up and they're getting ready to build a big giant wall around where you used to get water, where are the people that are like Yeshua's team that will go dismantle the truck? That every time they come out, every single morning when they come out, the truck is going to be dismantled, flat tires or things like that. Like, that's how Yeshua's team was rolling, guys. Yeshua's team was not like these. Think of it. Imagine, just picture, if you will, I come to your church and you have Sister So-and-so selling her hats. And you have Brother So-and-so selling his incense, right? And you've got Bibles there for sale, right? And you've got your envelopes for your tithes, right? And you've got, some young people in there, like, all made up like they're on, I mean, I can't even tell you how I see these young people going to church. Like, I can't, okay? I'm not in my boldest sinful club days did I ever present myself in this way that these women are presenting themselves at church. I mean, it's literally like only people that used to go to satanic clubs used to wear this kind of makeup that I see these girls going to church like, right? So what if, like, picture now, okay, you heard the scene, right? We got some young people over there all made up and dressed up talking about what's going on in Hollywood, right? You got some elders over there in the corner talking about Sister So-and-so, husband, this and that. You got the lady selling the, $150, $200, $300 hats. You got Bibles for sale for $86 because they got notes from Bishop so and so in them, and you got all this going on. Now picture somebody walks in there. First thing they do is grab teenager one by one and scrub their face in the bathroom. They come out from scrubbing the teenagers' faces in the bathroom. They go and they take the hats and they start throwing the hats out the front door. Throw the hats out the front door. They take the Bibles. They pick up all the Bibles. They take the Bibles and they go down the street and they start giving the Bibles away. They start giving the Bibles away, right? Now, you all would be, first of all, y'all would call the police. Which, mind you, we not supposed to do that. You know that's not y'all's children. We don't call the police on each other, right? It is written. You find it. Right? Contrary to what Paul taught you, that we're supposed to obey the authorities, like obey the laws of the land and authorities, and like the whole Old Testament is like nothing but showing you that we are our own authorities. We don't do that with them. We don't do that with them. So y'all would, when someone in the spirit of Christ would come in and would do any of those things, you all would have a heart attack. You all would have a heart attack. You have a heart attack when somebody goes in the wrong door. You have a heart attack when somebody sits in the wrong seat in the church. When somebody puts the fans in the wrong place. Y'all not ready for the spirit of Christ. Y'all don't have it. Y'all don't like it. Y'all hate it. Y'all hate him. Y'all love Paul. Y'all hate Yeshua. What if the true body of Christ? That's what y'all don't like about these Hebrew Israelites, which that's a whole other thing. Kind of redundant. But that's what y'all don't like about them. Is they done got word that Yah told them, rise up. Gideons, all these Gideons sitting around hiding in wells. And Yah is like, what you doing hiding? And so, when you look at Revelations, I know I say this in a lot of my broadcasts, but if you look in Revelations, cowards are at the top of the list who has their place in the lake of fire. So we know Yeshua couldn't have been no punk. Yeshua wasn't never no punk. He wasn't never scared to lay you out one way or the next. His team wasn't no bunch of punks. They just wasn't scared. They didn't care. They were doing what they wanted to do because Yah gave them all power and authority. They could just do what they wanted to do because what they wanted to do was please Yah. What if the church, what if the body of Christ cared more about pleasing Yah than anything? What if that was our biggest concern? Is Yah pleased, and do I represent my culture, tribe, spiritual and natural team, ancestors, cloud of witnesses? Do I represent them well? I don't know. I don't think y'all do. I think y'all are cowards. I think you're cowards. Paul turns you coward. Very unfortunate. But I'm going to tell you what, the Spirit of Christ is rising. And that true gospel is now going about the world. They're rejecting it. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to hear it. But they're knowing that I'm as Hebrew as it gets. And that's point blank. And that is going out all over the world. And so now we know what comes next. So you better make sure you're on the right team and not team deception. Okay? Because if we really want to talk about it, we don't. We're at 14 minutes. I'll put it in another video because I know some of you get exhausted. So if you wanted to get into it, I'm gonna make a next video. And I'm going to call it the Synagogue of Satan, and we're really going to talk about some of the ways that the being in the Paul's church has led you all really, really far astray. Like, it's really demonic. It's really, really demonic. It's not a game. You have to come out of there. Okay? Anyway, be blessed. I'm going to close this one out so I can get to the next one.